Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Paul, the Canadian Snowman, here with something different. I had some extra time today, and I figured I'd do a video and something a little different. You know, I've seen these. I haven't watched any, but I have seen these, and I thought it'd be kind of interesting to watch these. I don't really know like myths and stuff. I think no, it's a cool kind of thing. Uh, I thought about doing this stuff on my own time, but I figured every blue moon, if I have extra time, I figured I might do one of these, because it's a short. Apparently, they're short videos, so that it just makes it a quick, easy thing for me to do. So, like I have like Perseus, I have no idea who this is. When it comes to like gods and stuff like that, I am lost. But then again, I'm lost in a whole lot of things. But yeah. So maybe every once in a while, I might just go down this, like I said, playlist and throw one of these out there every once in a while. Uh, but yeah, miscellaneous myths. Perseus. The only thing I know about this person is he likes heads. Like I said, I before I seen this, I clicked on the video and then I searched for an image to throw over here, and there was a bunch of images of this guy holding heads, and like, is that what his name means? I don't know. Is this like a real? Was this a real person, or is this like a myth or I mean, obviously it's a myth. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. You like say it's not like are these like kind of like Medusa? One of the snakes out of her head or whatnot. So anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna check this out. I have never watched a video on this channel before, but this stuff seems pretty popular because of obviously it's over 3 million views. And obviously, that's one of the things I definitely look for if I'm going to do some content. Obviously, because uh, I gotta do stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do something or for the channel, it's got to be popular, or else no one's going to watch it, right? I mean, if I do something on someone putting ooh, do an episode on socks or something, like no one's going to want to watch that, right? So I definitely look for the popular stuff that people are interested in. I had no idea this was that popular. This like stuff like this has over 3 million views. Definitely blowing my mind. But short videos seem like something easy to do. Every once in a while. So I'm gonna jump into it. I've been talking long enough here. So miscellaneous. This is what's your channel? Overly Sarcastic Productions. I've never watched one video, I don't think, from this person. So yeah, I think I'm subscribed. I hope I'm subscribed. Wrong thing. Yeah, I'm subscribed. But yeah, here we go. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and we'll to my channel, and we'll get to this. Well, hopefully, Hopefully, I'm actually able to show this because sometimes I've done videos in the past where I go to upload it and I get copyrighted, and I was like, dang it, I can't even show the thing. So anyways, 3, 2, 1. Bam.
This is the first video in what'll probably be a longish series of miscellaneous myths. Now, initially, I'll primarily be focusing on Greek mythology, as it's one of the mythologies that's been more influential to popular culture in the past millennia or so. But I think we all know how bad I am at staying focused on one subject at a time, so we might roam pretty far afield in this series. Don't get disoriented if we leave off in Thebes and start up again in Central America. Now, to start us off simply, I'll be covering a myth, as is often the case in Greek mythology, Perseus' story.
Okay, so Perseus and Medusa. So I was just throwing Medusa out there. I had no idea these people were related. I just know Medusa just from Halloween. The snakes of the head. I knew there was some kind of like god. I knew the myth. Obviously. I never knew they were related, so that's kind of funny how they kind of brought that up. Anyways, yeah. I guess I gotta kind of stay focused on this. We got a timeline going on
Within the past few years. It's the story of Perseus and Medusa. Now, as is often the case in Greek mythology, Perseus' story begins long before Perseus actually does. In fact, it begins with a prophecy. Now, this particular prophecy isn't as cushy as the last one we dealt with. In this case, the king Acrisius was told by an oracle that he was doomed to die at the hands of his grandson. Acrisius took this news about as well as you'd expect, and decided his only course of action was to lock his childless daughter Danae in an underground cell and basically leave her there to die of old age. I don't often say this, but why don't you just kill her? But Zeus, who never met a mortal woman he didn't want to make sweet, sweet arrows to, spotted the beautiful Danae in her prison, and unwilling to let something like eternal solitary confinement stop him, turned himself into a rain of gold and showered himself into her cell, whereupon he made her pregnant and left. Man, isn't that just like a deity? You can bet he's not going to pay child support either. So Danae has a kid, and her dad panics because of the prophecy, and stuffs her and the kid into a trunk and throws it into the ocean. Jesus. But the kind of father...
So this is like, I'll say fact, So this is basically written down. There's like a book of this stuff. You know, there's different books for these myths kind of thing. I don't know. Like I'm going to really get this stuff from because obviously it's myths, it's not fact. So you're gonna have to like totally bear with me because this is totally new territory on me. I mean, I do countries and geography. But obviously, I know of the countries, so it's not like I'm totally in the dark, but I'm pretty much in the dark and all this stuff. And she's going really fast, so I might have to just pause just to kind of like catch up in my head.
Prophecy, and stuffs her and the kid into a trunk and throws it into the
Okay.
ocean. Jesus! With the kind of father figures this kid has, it's gonna be a miracle if he doesn't grow up to be a psychopath. So Danae and her
Yeah.
son, whose name, as you've probably already guessed, is Perseus, drift ashore on the tiny island of Seriphus, where they're taken in by a childless fisherman and his wife. So Perseus grows up with 3 parents and 1 absentee godfather, and his life is pretty chill. Until the king
Yeah, say like, let me see here. I'm just like pausing because all these little, sayings that they're talking about are going really fast. Miss, you're all right. So yeah, he's pretty good. He's got a happy family so far. Okay.
and his wife. So Perseus grows up with 3 parents and 1 absentee godfather, and his life is pretty chill. Until the king, Polydictes, decides that Perseus' mom has got it going on and decides to make her marry him. However, Danae refuses, and Polydictes is too scared of Perseus to press the issue. So, like any sane ruler, he decides to get Perseus out of the way by sending the lad on a quest that'll almost certainly kill him, and
That sounds so familiar. Just like in like drama TV shows and just TV shows in general. Because I like watching like medieval time kind of actual TV shows, and this kind of scenario always comes into play. If there's a love interest, you got to get rid of the person she's actually interested in, so you send them on some kind of the front lines or something. So obviously this is not going to work out for the dude. At least I don't think so. Send this kid out to die, he'd probably come back stronger than ever, I'm assuming.
sane ruler, he decides to get Perseus out of the way by sending the lad on a quest that'll almost certainly kill him, and that way he'll be able to get with Danae without any interference. Polydictes convinces Perseus to go out and slay the Gorgon Medusa, a woman who had once been beautiful, but after she and Poseidon got busy in one of Athena's temples, she was cursed by the goddess to have badass snake hair and also be so hideous as to turn anyone who looks at her into stone. Modern interpretations usually make her super hot anyway.
Yeah, I mean, to this actually, if you look at it, you turn this on. That's something I actually knew, surprisingly. So I guess I actually know one myth or god. I wonder if she's going to come in down the line in this series. Probably not if they're already showcasing her right here. But yeah, I don't think she looks hot like that probably in real life. But then again, she's not a real person, so who knows what she could look like. I guess it's in the eye of the beholder. I guess, easier on the eyes, right? Even though this is like a cartoon drawing. Anyways, yeah.
And also be so hideous as to turn anyone who looks at her into stone. Modern interpretations usually make her super hot anyway, but hey, whatever. So Perseus, young, hot, and full of crippling naivete, ventures out into the great wide world to find him a deadly Gorgon. However, thanks to some divine nepotism, he's given a leg up by the various Greek gods, who give him some magic items to make the quest actually possible. Hermes gives him a sword and his winged sandals, and Athena gives him the mirror shield, because apparently petrifying ugliness only petrifies you if you look at it head on. Then they tell him that he needs to visit the
Winged sandals. I've definitely seen photos of like kind of like Hercules, like a godlike, human or whatever, with sandals with the wings kind of the back. So that's Perseus, or is that just a theme amongst gods that they have to have like winged sandals? I don't know, but okay, putting pieces together of some stuff I've seen. All right, let's keep going.
mirror shield, because apparently petrifying ugliness only petrifies you if you look at it head on. Then they tell him that he needs to visit the Grey Sisters in order to find out where the Gorgons actually live. So he scoots on over there and gets the Grey Sisters to tell him where the Medusa lives by holding their eyeball hostage. It makes just as much sense in context. Anyway, after marking the location on his map, Perseus goes to the next quest marker, which happens to be the Garden of Hera, who's oddly cool with his presence, despite her typical reaction to Zeus's kids. Anyway, the nymphs of the garden give Perseus a sack to hold Medusa's head and a magic helmet to make him invisible.
Magic helmet.
Magic helmet.
Magic helmet.
Guess which one of those is probably going to be more useful?
Magic helmet.
Now, I wish I could tell you that Perseus and Medusa had some awesome final showdown, maybe with lightning, rains of fire or something, but Perseus is a pragmatic hero, so he sneaks in while Medusa's asleep and chops off her head. Well, that was easy. But this myth is missing something. Well, a few things, actually. Where's the drama? The final showdown? Could we maybe throw in a princess?
That's where the head comes from. For some reason, when I was like pulling a photo, I didn't really pay attention to what was on the head. So apparently there were snakes on the heads because I just put it together real quick. So, yeah, that's kind of okay. So he just sneaks in, chops her head off. Yeah, I was looking. There was some movie like it's like an ancient kind of movie, or there was Medusa. I don't know, but where I remember seeing Medusa. I forget which movie it was. I don't know. Not important, but anyways, let's keep going. Yeah, I want some drama here.
Something. Well, a few things, actually. Where's the drama? The final showdown. Could we maybe throw in a princess or something? Ask and ye shall receive. As Perseus is flying home, he spots a beautiful princess, whose name is Andromeda, chained to a rock by the ocean. When he pops down to ask her what's up, she tells him that her mother managed to piss off the ocean itself, and it sent a sea monster to ravage the land. They can only make it stop if they sacrifice Andromeda. Now, Perseus does what any red-blooded Greco-Roman hero would do and vows to slay the sea monster and save the princess.
Okay.
And he does. Okay, fine. Perseus flies around the thrashing beast, frantically dodging as it does its absolute best to swallow the young prince whole. But Perseus is too nimble for the cumbersome creature and wears down its defenses little by little until finally, the monster lays slain at his feet. Happy? So Perseus returns home to Polydictes and delivers the Medusa's head to him, unsurprisingly petrifying him and his entire court of bad guys in one fell swoop. Then he and Andromeda get married, the fisherman who saved him as a baby becomes king, and...
So I guess the powers of Medusa still work, even her head is chopped off? Or... she's still alive with her head chopped off? I guess, I don't know. Would you believe this was the easy part? Okay.
His entire court of bad guys in one fell swoop. Then he and Andromeda get married, the fisherman who saved him as a baby becomes king, and everyone ends up happy. Oh, but what about the prophecy? Well, see, a few years later, King Acrisius visits the basically Olympics in the city of Larissa, whereupon Perseus accidentally beans him with a discus. The end.
Well, that's it. Dan does not get enough credit that woman survived more shit than Rasputin, and she gave birth on her own. That alone should have gotten her a medal. Okay, interesting. That was not really what I was expecting when I started this, episode. But yeah. What do you guys think? Okay, it's Perseus. So Perseus, for some reason, I thought Perseus was going to be a bad guy, but apparently he's a hero, and like a good. Because I know there's isn't there bad gods and good gods kind of thing? He's a good one. He's the one that slays Medusa. Perseus. Okay, I know Perseus. He's got the winged sandals. Awesome. All right, we're learning stuff. So that's probably the only thing I'm probably going to remember down the line is Perseus has winged sandals and he beat Medusa. That was kind of cool, the whole story leading up to it about how Perseus was born, the people he had to stop by to find Medusa, that gave him all these items that put him in the right direction, like holding one of them hostage, having an eyeball to get the information or whatnot from one of them. Definitely interesting stuff. I'm surprised this isn't really, there's not a TV show. I mean, maybe there is TV shows on this, but it seems like a lot of drama that you could easily make into an entertaining, obviously cartoon, but it doesn't seem like a cartoon kind of thing. I don't know, a TV show, you have 30-minute, installments, and they can actually make this into a real life kind of thing with, especially with the visuals they can do and stuff these days. I don't know, but this was definitely funny and definitely eye-opening, and it definitely flew by really fast. I guess it kind of helps me, to stop it and kind of portray my thoughts, because it helps me kind of because it really does throw a lot of information, it seems at you. Well, maybe not a lot of information, but she talks very fast, and I'm a very slow person. So anyways, please hit that like and subscribe button. This is the first time I've done one of these, so I have no idea if this video is even going to go over well. So definitely leave down in the comments before if you actually like this, yes or no, and you do want me to do more down the line when I have time. I'd really appreciate the feedback. And yeah, maybe you guys are experts on this and can throw in some extra facts below that maybe they didn't touch, or maybe they didn't really put a lot of give me a lot of info on. That'd be kind of cool too. But anyways, guys, like and subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will catch you guys in future videos. Peace. You guys are awesome.